This is Ben with Vessel Futures Trading. Today we're going to cover the S&P contract. We can see a definitely very much strong validation about the subject we touched today, about how you not trading news, or maybe how you can see and implement them. You see the news being implemented in the graph. We can see perfectly how it matches. Sometimes most of the times you're also gonna see it in the graph implemented way before you strike the news. And the reason I'm saying that, and the reason that today I'm starting with a weekly interval, because I wanted to show you a couple of things that we touched upon in the last couple of weeks. Obviously, ever since the tariff speech, we are short in the market from here. We saw a strong validation from the supply, major supply to the major demand. As we see in the set couple of times during this previous week, when it reaches from a major supply area to a major demand area, or vice versa, the price was always trying to again and again trying to reach the next major supply or demand area accordingly. So I want to show you how does it look in the weekly interval. We can obviously see it's still an uptrend. We see the graph still going up. There's no new lows being breaking, and basically the price, every time when you reach the minor supply area, it breaks it with a slow motion. It breaks it and going on top towards the major supply. So let's see how does it look within the day. We already have a position over here stationed, and obviously if you are outside of your computer and you are had only one choice, either too long or too short it, as long as you are in a minor supply or major supply, you're gonna short position it. Of course, you're right now within the market. So what we're gonna do is basically trying to understand the story in a better way. We actually saw by the weekly interval and also by the day interval, we saw there's still no validation candle that can actually approve for us to get to a short position. Therefore, we understand that we still can see the price going up towards the major supply area. So even within the day, even if you are still swing trading, if you take the position from down here and you continue, you can still go with the price up. Of course, it's a very difficult position to hold, especially when you see the volatility with the price going up and down and up and down again. Not an easy trade to maximize, but again, when understanding the story correctly, you can definitely go with it all the way to the major supply. Of course, everybody with his own risk management. This is not substitution for financial advice. You should always consult with your financial advisor. We already stationed over here one limit order, one buy order. I want to show you how does it look in the 15 minutes interval for us to understand it better. So we see the price basically, you know what, I'm gonna just put the day and the night profile for us. I'm just gonna activate it so for us to see it. So what do we see over here? Basically, we see the price, you know, I'm gonna narrow down this thing as well, the risk factor as well, so we can better understand it. So we see the price basically still being moved ins and outs within the minor supply area that we saw before in the 4-hour interval and in the day and the week interval. We see basically the price keep climbing up, accumulating energy to a bigger move. We also see by the profiles that we have a short tips right here. And right here, we see the short tips means that basically the price is still can achieve to go up. Therefore, we're gonna still gonna look for the long position, means that the price could definitely go up from here. Of course, we're gonna want to validation. I'm always gonna look for interval above me, maybe 1, maybe 2, to get a strong validation. So here's what we want to see over here. Basically, we want to make sure that we take in a long position at least to the next station that we have. I mean, the next supply area with us, with understanding, of course, in understanding the story, understanding that the price is going to try to achieve to get to the major supply above. Therefore, we're not afraid to take this position. Of course, everybody with his own risk management. Today we just risking $387.50 in order to create a gain of potentially even more than what we stationed over here. Well, let's take it at least to the next pool. Well, let's try it in this in at least for $3,000 of a gain. What we want to see basically is the price landing on the low value area and then flip and reverse towards upward to break the 4 hours minor supply towards up. We know that basically all those, taking all of those profiles and accumulate, and we see still how the price did not breach this area downwards. Means that we still don't have a validation to get a short position. We can definitely take a long position with it within the day. Of course, we can take a short position as well, but understanding that the price will go up by the night profile and by the day and the week interval, we can also take a long position. So this is where we're going to station it. So one position is going to be from here, gonna even maybe take it a bit lower, put it, just land it on the low value area over here, risking only $300 and making $3,000 gain. This is first position. Second position can be taken definitely from the low value area over here of all those accumulated profiles. Basically take this 15 minutes interval demand and take it upwards from here. And this is our positions for today. Of course, we're gonna cover those positions during the day. To our Discord member, we're gonna elaborate on this position as well. We're gonna cover it more. Of course, we're gonna find out more position during the day. This is just with an S&P contract for today. Of course, if you're not part of this community, I urge you to come and meet other traders. It's completely free. And I'm gonna see you on the next market overview. As usual, if you have more questions, comments, you drop a comment. Would love to hear what you guys think about our teachings and about our positions. I want to appreciate all of our community members, and thank you for being tuned every day. I wish you successful trading. Of course, we'll see you in the next market overview. Thank you for watching.